Doctors in Texas are using three-dimensional technology to ease back pain. They're the first in the state to use augmented reality during spine surgery. And their patient told Bianca Castro he's now back to life before back problems.
Even a small walk down the hallway was near impossible for Jerry Guy of Plano.
It was getting worse and worse by the day. I'd get sharp pains in the backs of my thighs, like somebody was stabbing me with a knife almost.
Doctors determined that slipped discs in his spine were putting pressure on the nerves, and he needed a spinal fusion to correct the problem. Surgeons at Baylor Scott & White in Frisco have a new tool to take that procedure to the next level.
It's called augmented reality, and this technology allows us to actually see that bony anatomy in real time in a three-dimensional model that we can see while we're placing the screws, improving our ability to safely place the screws in the patient's bone.
The augmented reality is said to be similar to the display navigation used in the helmets of jet fighter pilots, and studies have shown that with augmented reality guiding surgeons through what can be a complicated spine surgery, outcomes have improved to more than a 95% success rate as a result of better accuracy.
Cuts down on our operative time, and most importantly improves the patient's overall safety of placing spinal instrumentation when it's needed.
Dr. Zayed placed the screws exactly where needed during Jerry's spinal fusion surgery. And days later, Jerry says he felt better than he has in years.
I never dreamed I'd get this much of an outcome. You know, I thought I'd wake up and it would be better, but I have no pain. When I say I have no pain, I have no pain.
The FDA approved this technology late last year, and it was used for the first time in the U.S. this summer. And federal health officials are investigating a deadly Listeria outbreak, possibly linked to deli meat. According to the CDC, there have been at least 10 cases reported from Florida, Massachusetts, and New York. All were hospitalized and one death has been reported. The agency says deli meat is a likely source of the outbreak. However, a specific type of deli meat has not been identified. The CDC says symptoms start anywhere from 1 to 4 weeks after eating contaminated food. And young influencers are promoting unhealthy junk foods on YouTube, promoting calls for stronger regulations. Researchers at NYU analyzed videos from the 5 most watched kid influencers in 2019. They say food companies are paying millions of dollars to social media stars as young as 8 to promote their products. Among last year's most popular videos, the ones featuring junk foods were more viewed than 1 billion times. This comes as part of a larger crackdown on children's content on YouTube.